Hey everybody, I am a little bit sick today, so excuse my nasally voice, but I felt like everyone else, I need to speak my opinion, and operative word, opinion. Um, I'm feeling like we are losing what it is to be human, and I am feeling like we are missing the point here. You did not incarnate into this realm to tell everyone else that they're wrong and you're right, or to shit on somebody else's parade just to make yourself feel better. I don't know how we got to this point, but I feel like I do. But that's neither here or there. Like, we're here now. And the economy seems to be going to shit. The food industry seems to be going to shit. The healthcare system seems to be going to shit. But then I turn off my phone and I stop watching the news and things are fine. So I'm stuck between this wanting to be out there and active in the community and trying to make a difference, or saying fuck it, like I'm here just to be an observer and I'm gonna try to live my life the best I can. But that seems extremely selfish to me because I am here living on this planet with my fellow kin, and I see people suffering, and it breaks my heart, the amount of suffering that's happening right now. Not only out in the open, but people are suffering in silence, and that kills me. Because I know we've all suffered. I know we've all gone through hardships and traumas and stress and anxiety, and we have no rest from it. Because everywhere you turn, it just seems like it's the end of the world. And there's so many people talking about wars and food shortages and housing markets just being so unattainable that you don't even know if you're ever going to be able to own anything. And you feel like you're just Sisyphus pushing up this rock, up this mountain, only for it to come rolling back down again. So it's a never-ending cycle of just painful labor. I want to give you this idea that, yeah, there is a lot going on in the world right now. And yes, individually, everyone is going through their own bullshit. And it's difficult to come out of that dark place when you see people posting online right now about things that really don't matter, like fashion shows with these high fashion models with these gorgeous clothes, and people traveling the world because they are, you know, living the nomad life, and you're stuck at home having to go to work, living with a family that you might necessarily not even like. But I want to challenge you to see why it is that the reality that you're living now is the way that it is. Because somebody was listening to a lecture today, and she said that the universe knows what your issues are. Almost like it's already predetermined. So you might think that's all bullshit, and I don't want to get all spiritual with you on here because I think I've kind of had it with the spiritual field. Not that I still don't practice it myself, but I think that there is a lot of tomfoolery going on right now, and it's difficult to discern who are charlatans and who are really here to help humanity level up. But then the more that I think about it, the more I think that maybe this is hell and maybe we are here to suffer. But then I think that's impossible, because there are times where I just feel like this life is so beautiful and I am just in awe. But not like the bullshit that is spewed by some of these younger influencers who are sending you rays of light and love. And it's like it almost seems like fake it till you make it. And I think sometimes there is a time and place for that. But I think it becomes tiring when it's your life, when you keep faking it to try to make it to the next day. But I want to challenge you to get out of that same routine that you're doing day in and day out. I am currently at a job that I am not particularly happy with. I am doing it because it is close to home and it's giving me a little sense of freedom. But in reality, it's really causing me a lot of heaviness in my heart, because it's not really what I should be doing. I mean, I'm doing good for some people, but it's not allowing me to be the individual that I was meant to be at this time. So I'm going to change it. By continuing to do the same thing over and over and continuing to be unhappy is crazy, right? And I know sometimes people have to stay in a certain situation because at that moment, there's just no other possible way out. But if you just keep your nose down and if you just keep trying every single day to get a little bit further ahead, that's what it's about. I don't want you to give up. I don't want you to think if this is all there is, then I don't want to be here anymore. No, there's so much. There's so much life to be lived. It's so difficult to film with 4 little dogs that bark at everything. And that is one of my challenges. I thought that I wasn't cut out for recording myself, because actually this is kind of tough if you're not used to just sitting down and talking into a camera. But there's just been a calling to just record my thoughts and what I've been learning on this journey. And I have a lot of self-doubt. And I have so many reasons why I can't do what I want to do. There's so many reasons why I shouldn't be doing it. But I still want to. I hate how social media is turning people against each other right now. I hate that so many people are in so much pain right now. And what do you do? How do you help all these people? What I realize is that I'm here because I'm hurting too. I'm hurting along with everyone else. And I'm not here to tell people that there's some people out there who are full of shit. We all know that there's people that are full of shit. I feel like everyone's smart enough to know when somebody's selling you snake oil and when someone's being true. And I know for the most part, people just want to be entertained. That's why I loved old Hollywood movies. There was war going on, people were starving, people just needed to check out for a few hours just to get their mind off of just all the pain that was happening in the world. But now it's becoming a battle over who has more followers, who's making more money, who has the better sponsorships, who has the better body. And it's turning us against each other, and it's creating a lot of jealousy and a lot of hate. And I think for the most part, people who have a large Instagram following, it's mostly out of jealousy and just wanting to see them fail. Am I wrong on that? Anyway, I think that we all have to make a choice nowadays whether we're going to be good to each other, or are we going to continue to be self destructive and create more separation between one another? I think we need to stop labeling people as one thing or another. Forget all the genders, forget all the races, forget what diet you follow for just 5 minutes. And let's just remember that all this is fleeting, and eventually we will be gone and none of this will fucking matter anymore. And I know we want to feel right, and I know we want to feel like, but we deserve to be heard, and we deserve to feel like I'm right. I deserve this. Like I've been wronged. I know. But sometimes we just have to let it go. Just let it go. Just let it go and just start new. Just start new. Just let the past go. Just let it go. Because we can't carry this baggage all the time. The baggage just becomes so heavy, and we just become so tired. We become so tired. We feel so alone. We feel so alone in our suffering, but we're all suffering. So I'm giving you permission. Drop all that baggage. Just let it go, even if just for a moment. Just let it go and just breathe. Just know that all of this really does have a purpose and meaning. And if everything was easy, we would be bored with it. So this is a gift. I know it sounds foolish to say that with all our history and all the death and everything that's happened and all just the pain. I feel it. I feel it. And I think we're all just so tired. We're just so tired. So just let it go, just for a moment. Just let it go. Just remember you're here, and yes, you're flawed, and not everything's perfect. Just breathe. And Just know tomorrow's going to be a different day, and it's going to be another moment for you to make different decisions. Have a little patience with yourself and show a little love to others. As much as they've wronged you, as much as it's hurt you, show a little bit more love to everyone, because we all have that thing that we hold on to. Let's get up. Let's do it all over again. And let's just be grateful for this one moment that we have. Let's hope that it'll be better tomorrow. I love you all, and see you on the next video.